So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Cherki. He's a sharp little ball. There's the shot! That's another chance! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
In he goes again! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Only partially clear. And it's Vitinha. Showing good feet. Cherki! It's anyone's ball now. Gravenberg. Now Mbappe. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Threads one in. Wan-Bissaka gets it clear. Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic. First quarter of an hour gone. Konate spots it and intercepts. Cherki. And here's Thuram. Good ball, good take. And he thumps it clear. Timber. Thuram is onto it in a flash. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Barella is onto this. Can he get on the end of this? Now that looks a decent ball. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played over towards the opposite flank. Koundé tries to play it through. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Vitinha. Looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Madrid have it back and can go again. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Thuram. Decent chance! Koundé. Can he spark a counter here?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Chouameni. Mbappe. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's just beyond his reach. Cleared away. Chouameni. Timber. Tries to pass it through. Nice control. Thuram. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he cuts out the supply. Konate can get it clear. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got tall. Oh, taken with style. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to this.
He's tried one! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 19. Mbulu.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Number 21. Lukaku.
Defending was strong and firm. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is
It's Lukaku!
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vietnam have their second corner now. He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's lost his man here. That has ended up in no man's land. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vietnam awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming...
Oh no, this does not look good. Dembele. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Vietnam get their 4th corner. Now it's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, no joy this time. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now, can they get him away? Matheus Cunha, and he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Timber's cross. And he's heaved it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, can he get onto this? And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Vitinha. Konate. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lukaku. Vietnam are almost home and dry now. Oh, it's Dembele. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Haaland. And it's made its way to him. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now that's well seen too. Now what about a counter-attack? Konate. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tchouaméni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Lukaku. And it's Vitinha.
Minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Matheus Cunha. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, that was never going to make it. Matheus Cunha. Ball played for Lookman. Tchouaméni. And that's that. Vietnam pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they want. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Timber. Shot could be on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And he has been fouled there. He's not got that quite right. Can he get on the end of this? Hangs one in. Tries to get it clear. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Barella. Palmer. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lukaku. There's the header! He's delivered all right! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's in a great position here. Timber with the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he is going into that little black book. Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to clear it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. Matheus Cunha. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And here's Lukaku. Showing good feet. And it's Vitinha. And he's in on goal. Oh, well played, well played. 30 minutes gone. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly...
Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lobbed in behind. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Koundé. Vietnam have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And he's forced to go back. Chouameni. Cherki. And here's Lukaku. Mbappe. And he's on his... goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vitinha plays it short. Vitinha. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Spread neatly, and he cuts out the supply. That's tidy. And it's Gravenberch. And he... real chance! And he thumps it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that'll be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Coming on to replace
And the
him
game has already resumed here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cherki. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, good take in a good area. Swept in. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that is expertly dealt with. Wan-Bissaka looking for options for movement. He's in space and looking for options. And the pass is intercepted. Thinks about the shot. He is just caressing the ball. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Barella defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chouameni. Lukaku. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Out to the right. Palmer gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Palmer.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. You knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Vietnam have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Valverde!
He's got a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So is this the start of a comeback? Dembele. And Koundé. Looks to the other side. Vinicius Junior. De Jong. Nicely weighted ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. That has not gone well. Valverde. Thuram. Distributed tidily. He is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Haaland. Vietnam must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Knocks it into space. And it's Valverde. And he's had it nicked away. Haaland. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That has been slung wide.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nice physical challenge. Oh, it's come loose. And he shoots! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the referee brings it to a close. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for? And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Shot! And he's done it! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter. He's having a shot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let...
Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Looking to play him in. Wriggles his way through. Very nicely done. Now the ball in. Cleared away. Van de Ven. And Wan-Bissaka. Looking for options for movement. Tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the counter is on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Palmer. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Gravenberch. Mbappe. Stood up well to him there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Palmer. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Barella! And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Koundé just loves to go forward whenever he can. Played into space. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Moved on forwards. Konate gets it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Palmer. Lovely feet. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the Lukaku! That's a half-decent try.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Lukaku. Vitinha. Haaland receives it in a good position here. He won't be happy with that one. Maciej Cunha looking understandably energised now. And a chance! It's in! Into the lead once more. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his position...
Decent chance! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Mbappe, now it's Lukaku, and it's Barella. Madrid looking to push, shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Vinicius Junior really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Chouameni, and it's Wan-Bissaka. Konate. Ambitious ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Lukaku. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Vietnam are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. Mbappe, great defending, strong and determined. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Van de Ven. Lukaku is onto it in a flash. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pings in across. Oh, smashing header! Van de Ven gets rid without sophistication. Lukaku. And it's Chouameni. Thinks about the shot. Oh, and another try! It's loose now. In he goes again! He's hit it first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That could spell trouble. Mbappe! There's the shot! Well, there's the clearance.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19, Number 10, Matthias Cunha. Number 17, Vitinha. Number 21, Lukaku. Coming on the field, number 11, Vinicius Junior. Number 22, Judas.
Searching pass he's played there. Perfectly measured that.
Number 20,
Mignon with the clearance.
substitution in progress.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yildiz. Vietnam, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And here's Thuram. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Valverde crosses. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Timber. Can he get on the end of this? Yildiz. Nice control. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, no joy this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 6.
That's a fabulous ball.
Substitutions taking place.
That is lovely. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Vietnam have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And here's Thuram. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Timber threads one in. He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. De Jong.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Out towards the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Yildiz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Has been indicated.
Van der Ven gets it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member
So
of
our
staff.
quest to find the winner
Substitution
continues.
on the field. Number 2, Chouameni. Coming on to
Rafinha.
That's good play from him.
is Number
Yildiz.
Gravenberch.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong. Oh, there's a probing ball. Here's Matheus Cunha. Thuram. Opts for safety. That's really well manoeuvred. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's nice. He's in a great position here. And that is masterful defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And he's gone looking for safety. Now, he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. That has been slung wide. Probing pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's managed to get rid. Gravenberch. And here's Thuram. Yildiz. Thuram. Konate. Half-time, extra time.
And a quick reminder today.
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? It's a throw-in. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Gravenberg. Might be dangerous. And the finish! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Vietnam take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Might want to be careful there.
The ball has bounced loose now. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's De Jong. He's on it, can he get away? Shot at goal! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Wan-Bissaka. That's Valverde. Delivers with whip.
There will be one minute
Last-ditch
at a
defending,
time.
but that'll do. Vinicius Junior
That was lovely, that.
knocks it into space. And he's certainly onside. Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! And that will be it. Vietnam proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
And now, to all members
Vietnam
of the crowd,
leave it
I'd
late,
like to ask you
but
to
in the
join
end,
me
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Mbappe. Van der Ven powering forward here. And that has been slung wide. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Palmer. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And they can counter here. Palmer does well to get it back. And it's been played through. He's had a shot! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpected. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Chouameni. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Looking for options for movement. Drilled in low. And he knocks it clear. Now it's Lukaku. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And he's running through. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's out for a goal kick. Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vietnam are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Palmer has created one goal already. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mbappe. Timber cuts it out. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Palmer. That is lovely. Threads one in. And the shot! That has been knocked clear. He's had it taken off him. Lovely, now then. Approaching the half-hour mark. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Konate. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Now that looks a decent ball. Gravenberg. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Koundé. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely feet. Vitinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Vitinha goes short. Vitinha. Oh, that's neat. Mbappe does really well there. He is strong. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And again!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nice touch. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're back on the ball again. Here's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush,
Just a
Peter.
quick
It's
request
been
today for
fairly
everyone
flat,
to
and the
please
supports have
kindly
had little
remove
to
any
cheer
cars
about,
parked
so
on
an
the
awful
road
lot of
outside the
questions
stadium.
have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Timber's cross. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Konate gets it away. Barella has been caught there. It's a foul. That should get the job done. And this is Lukaku. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's made its way to him. Real chance! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Great run on the overlap here. They've won a corner.
Substitution on the field.
So, third quarter of the game.
Mbeumo. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 21, Lukaku.
And it's been taken short.
Vitinha.
It's Koundé.
Number 10, Matthias Cunha.
Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's there to belt it away. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van der Ven gets it clear. And smartly reclaimed. Vinicius Junior. And he's in on goal. Oh, such a clever touch. Goes for a shot! Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get rid. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Foot in. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a key interception. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, can he get onto this? Dembele. Well, this is Dembele. Thuram. Closing in on goal. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Opts for safety. Nice physical challenge. Oh, it's Dembele. That's an excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Yildiz. Chouameni. Yildiz puts his foot on the gas. Here's Chouameni. Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cleared without hesitation.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Off the post! Chouameni caresses it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Can he get it through? And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Knocks it into space. Aimed in towards the centre.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Gravenberg. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. We are into stoppage time. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Vitinha, he's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
They get a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. He's a sharp little ball here. Deftly away. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this player, Gravenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game, and of course he's the main connector between defence and midfield, but he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence, and he must be a bit of a nightmare to play against, actually.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. This is the time you need that pace.
Chouameni. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, can he get onto this? Mbappe goes steaming forward. Gravenberg takes a shot! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Vietnam are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That has not gone well. Chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Matheus Cunha. Barella.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gravenberg. Koundé. Nice control. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Konate can get it clear. Wan-Bissaka works it forward.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Chouameni. And it's Vitinha. Chouameni. Gravenberg producing a good steal there. Showing Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely bit of skill. Koundé powering forward here. Good read, needed to be. Vitinha. Mbappe might just make this. Gravenberg into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's being urged to shoot.
Added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? In it comes. Van der Ven gets it clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's nice. And this is Lukaku. Chooses to go back. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van der Ven with the clearance, and he's quick to snatch it back. Timber just loves to go forward whenever he can. Played out wide. He is through here. Madrid can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And they've got rid. Barella wins the duel this time. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's neat. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Palmer plays it short. And it's Koundé. Played into the box. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a good ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Chouameni, you would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Matheus Cunha tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So, time for
Vitinha.
changes on
Number
both sides,
10.
actually.
Matthias Cunha.
Vietnam get themselves
Number
into the lead.
20.
It's so often the case with goal
Number
scorers,
19.
little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Coming on the field, number 38, Krovenbach. Number 22, Judas. Number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 11, Vinicius Junior. Substitution.
Now it's Yildiz. Haaland. Great vision. Yildiz. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Van der Ven. Oh, it's come loose. Threads one in. And that's a chance! Has another go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has been clubbed away. And he's there to clear it. Lovely, now then. And the shot! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Dembele has a look inside the box. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. That'll be a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
That's very neat. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Yildiz! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Yildiz just did brilliantly to get that under control before what was a really good finish from me too. He made it all look so effortless as well.
Vietnam take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. All hands on deck for this one. Oh, he's been caught napping. Koundé. Konate gets it away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, some tackle that. He has found the way through. That's good play. And that will be the final act. Vietnam have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Fellow attendees, this is a
Mbappe
lost
taking in the
children's
accolades.